Hi everyone, I'm Rebecca. I'm from Group 5. Today we're showing you our game called Recollection. So a brief intro to our game. Recollection is a cozy 4-player co-op game where you and your friends play as employees of a memory recovery service. Your job is to enter a client's fading dream and help them recover their memories. So each client's dream starts out as gray and lifeless. As a team, you travel through the seasons of their life. In each region, you'll find a small puzzle that requires all 4 players to solve together, and communication is important. When a puzzle is solved, a special memory fragment will appear. Collecting the recolors the map, and you'll move on to the next stage of the client's life. So none of this would exist without our wonderful team. On the technical side, we have Jacob leading graphics and the engine, Tim building our networking from scratch, Leon and Phillip driving our gameplay logic, and Alain handling physics and sound design. Thank you, Alain, for being here. On the art side, Sarah designed and animated our characters, while I handled art direction, world modeling, and coordinating the team. So, Recollection is a game about holding on to what's slipping away as a team. We can't wait to show you what we've built. Thank you. All right, so as you can see, you can spawn in this winter map. Check out the landscape. This is what I basically created, so pretty proud of that. The misty area is the area that you're going to unlock next. So here, first, we have our maze. Each player is going to get a direction that you can move in. So everyone is going to control one direction, and everyone needs to collaborate. So even though you only see one thing moving on the screen, it is basically 4 players moving the square to the end.
It's like each person's doing a maze, right? Should unlock their inner dextros.
No, bro, I'm telling you.
What? Pathfinding.
Yeah, that's right. All right, y'all got this. Almost there, almost there.
Up, right, up.
Oh my, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. There, okay, the fragments spawn. Let's go quickly. Oh, where are you going? Look around, look around, look around. Right, so this is basically going into our second map. So as you can see, the first map is winter. It symbolizes in your elderhood when you're old. So we're walking backwards from you being old to when you're very young, because that's basically usually how you retrace your memory. Over here, this is our second map. This is autumn, so we got fallen pumpkins. You have a timer up there, so each player needs to avoid those falling pumpkins to survive. Let's see how they do.
It's easier.
Yeah. I got knocked off that platform I don't know how many times.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Oh my god.
Wait, player 4 should like pull their weight.
Yo, dude, what's going on with player 4, man? If you fall off the platform, I think you also get reset, so be careful. Let's go! Almost there, almost there. Come on, player 4. Oh my god, chill, bro.
Why is it going down?
Let's go! So, fragment, where is it? Oh, it's down there. Let's go, someone get it. What the heck? Alright, so as you can see over here, this is our colored fall map. Oh my god, that's the bear. I made a little stove there because, you know, we're graduating. Some of us are graduating, at least in our team. So, alright. Yo, yeah, come on, let's go. What's going on? So this is us going into the summer map. So the map gets bigger and bigger. It kind of follows the Fibonacci. Think it's just cool in that sense. This is our summer map, and here we have a game about avoiding and making sure that you stay in a shrinking area. So you'll see what's going on when everyone gets here. Come on, Goose. You see, so over there you have the small orange squaring side. Every player needs to be in there and make sure that they stay there when the entire area shrinks. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. Perfect. All right, it's gonna get even smaller. Oh!
I can include that after we wrap up. Like in the description.
Yeah, that's fine. Yes? Music? It's Leon. Leon recommended it, so props to him. Alright, let's go get the fragments. Woo!
Where to spawn?
So this is the music for spring. Please check out the summer map, Leon. Yes, that's what things look like. I had to kind of hand paint like the landscape, the trees, the everything. So I wish I had more time to do those things, but obviously I'm in Blender newbie, so I think this is acceptable. All right, so we're going to our final map, which is spring. So we are going to go up to the top of the mountain where we would have a fallen star waiting for us.
Don't go.
Oh my god, this is so funny. Let's go, get on the platform. So our final puzzle is going to be a tangram puzzle where you have to fit all the puzzle pieces into the correct shape. Every player is going to see very different things. Say, for example, one player will see the colored board. One player will see basically they can rotate things and maybe other players can move stuff. So there's only one player that also has access to what the shape should be. And they basically need to talk to each other and make sure that they have put things into the right shape.
I think they might be struggling a little bit.
I think they are. It's fine, let them figure it out.
Wait, so like, what's supposed to happen? They're just supposed to assemble in like a square?
Well, so they're gonna they're given a specific shape, and the shape only one player can see what the shape should be.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
So basically, Leon's screen he doesn't see, you know what things are. So.
I see. You might want to explain that to others. Oh, no, you did, yes.
So each game is developed within consideration of which region or which part of your life it is at. Since this is spring, basically this is the childhood. That's why you have an easier puzzle than Tangram. When you are in your elderly, you have a more complicated maze to navigate. When you're in fall, basically you're in your middle age, you know, stuff like that. So. Let's go.
This was the
Oh
easiest
my
puzzle.
god.
I think
Maybe.
this might be the hardest puzzle. Should have had a time limit.
Alright.
Wow.
Alright, just 2 more pieces. Just 2 more pieces.
They're almost there.
Almost there. Almost there, almost there. Yes.
This song is like really sad. I think the song's a little sad.
What is it?
I see. Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, there you go.
Let's go. All right, so you got the fragment, and you should be able to recolor this place. There. All right, so this brain area is recovered, and now what all the players need to do is they would have to march up to the mountain and go into the fallen star. If they are able to do that, then... What the heck? What? What is going on? All right, so at least you can see what the whole map looks like from here. Oh my god. Your bro is levitating. All right, so so you can see the entire you have a bird's eye view of what's going on down there. All right, land. Oh my god. Let's go. Let's go. All right, check out the sun from here, I guess. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Anyways, yeah. So, there. Now and then, embrace what was, ever and on, keep your heart bright. Thank you for checking out our game demo. All right, so any questions about our game? I'll be happy to take any. All right, so we got a bunch. So first of all, I guess starting from the girl that looks like a peacock over there, over there. So basically what happens is that you can download free HDR files from this one website called Free HDR, literally, I think. And what we have Jacob that post-processed it to make it look like it's 8-bit and a little bit of stuff. Like honestly, when we first did the skybox, it didn't turn out to be so well. Like it was very janky, and the file that I downloaded was just somewhat like a bad quality. I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry, but like Jacob was the one who kind of fixed it. So I really wanted to go with different skybox for different maps idea. So I'm really happy that it came out. So thank you, Jacob. Yeah, cool. So I guess. The girl writes, okay, so just the map graph search or something. Yes, you, sorry. The model outline? That's also a part of the graphics work. So our team lead, Jacob, he basically wrote this entire pipeline that allows me to turn a blend file instead of having to export it into object or anything. Like he wrote this pipeline to allow me to export blend file into basically the game specifically, and then he and I work together to fine tune what the game looks like. So I would want to say there are some parts of the improvements I wanted to do because some of the color still doesn't look right. Like as you can see, if you can see the path or if you can see some parts of the wooden fence or something like that. So it looks orange, right, when you're checking it out, but it didn't look like that in the model. But I think sometimes for a holistic good feeling, you would have to sacrifice some of the small stuff. Yeah, so mainly it's the graphics who's tuning that. Yeah, cool. So I guess Fatima and then like person in front afterward you. So
Okay, so like how hard was it to implement the gameplay? Because you have like 4 different modes, and like which one took the longest, which one took the shortest?
So I think for this one we can leave it to some of our technical people. So does any of you want to talk about it, like how you implemented all those?
Alright, sure. I will talk about it. So, I think
Jacob.
the longest...
You can talk about sound.
I don't think anyone's gonna ask about it.
Alright, so I think like winter took the longest because we were doing it for the first time for winter, and like the first puzzle is obviously the hardest one. I think the hardest one to like actually implement was like the 10-gram like shape pushing puzzle, because the physics for it is like really weird, and like you walk slowly, like that's not intended, but I can't make you walk faster. Like it just doesn't work. So yeah, probably the physics. I mean the 10-gram puzzle.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say like the idea of the game is really unique, so I was wondering how you guys got the idea or kind of like got to where the game is now.
So we had lots of inspirations. I think Sarah, do you want to talk about it? Yeah, so you can talk first and I'll, you know.
I feel like we went through so many different iterations of this because originally it was just going to be about collecting, and then it was going to be, oh, let's have multiple different stages. She had the idea of having the map be a Fibonacci spiral, and then I look away from the group chat for 2 seconds and they start talking about the memory recollection system, and then we have a whole story with just like, oh, the old man, or there's this old man that's gonna come to you and you have to restore his memory and all that stuff. So it's just us basically like going yes and like piling on things. But it started out with just like, we want to collect stuff and we also wanted to do the puzzles. So originally I think my idea was having more fragments for you to collect, but we ended up leaning more heavily into doing the puzzles instead.
So basically, we had lots of teammates who had lots of inspiration. So we had the game that mainly inspired this is a game called A Short Hike, which my friend Evan, who you saw in the credit, he's a person who helped me with art a lot. He's the one who brought that game to me, and it kind of gave this kind of feeling. It's largely inspired by that. There's also Sky Children of Light. I was aiming for kind of a chill game, and then Sarah, you brought in the idea of like Overcook, right? So there's the idea of mini games in it, and I think that would make things very fun. So it really is a collective effort. So the whiteboard that you saw early on when Professor, you were using it, like it was our whiteboard. We basically went through like 3 whiteboards to try to figure out what we want to make for the game because it's kind of story heavy. And I also want to give thanks to Leon because Leon, you gave me lots of ideas for what to make of this game. So yeah, that's about the story. All right, more questions. So Kyle, I guess, yes? For the which ones? The bear? The sash. Oh yeah. So basically, in Blender, there's this one thing called like you can basically do collision on an object that if you float it on the top and then you let it just play as an animation, it's gonna fall onto the bear. That part actually took me at least 2 days to do because you first need to think about the cloth's kind of like thickness and also does it slide down? And I need to position it just right so that it actually falls down nicely. This is not the best version I was thinking about, but it's passable, I would have to say. So, like, it takes a while for me to get used to all the like jiggling of Blender stuff. So, yeah, that's a lot of stuff that I spent time into thinking. Thank you. More questions, please. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm very blind. I can't see anything. Oh, collisions. Collisions physics, right? Let's go.
Hello. Sorry. We used a library called Joel Physics, and essentially it has this thing called layers, which are just rules to like say how should certain things interact with other things. So for example, a player model has a layer for it to like have collision with the ground. But you could make it so that it could phase through some objects like walls or other rendered objects that don't have like a body. yeah. Any more questions? Okay, I think that's it then.
All right.